How y'all doing? Hey, it's Friday, baby. Made it through another week. You got this one by the tail. Weekend's here, baby. By the time y'all see this, Friday's over. Getting ready to go out for that Friday night. Hey, how you like this shirt? Look at that. That's a Maine lobster right there. That was sent to me by Carolee Batson. She's up in Ellsworth, Maine. Of course, because that's a Maine lobster. And oversized crawfish. Big giant. I've never had a lobster, believe it or not. I'm 64 years old and never had a lobster. But I've had tons of crawfish, and they look alike, but I don't think they're the same thing. Anyway, Carolee, she wrote me a little letter. Matter of fact, I just read it just a few minutes ago again to refresh me what she said. And she was talking in her letter that after the election on November 9th, which I can highly relate to her statements, she was not a happy camper. And so she decided to do something about it. So the Women's Day March was coming right then after the inauguration. So Carolee got on a bus in Portland, Maine on a Friday night, got there for Saturday's march, was back home on Sunday. She said it changed her life. The contacts that she made in that parade and that protest march, and are still going with her. She's still active in the protest and the resistance movement, and that just reeks of my experience. I didn't step out and do anything until after November 9th. I couldn't contain it anymore. I was pissed off, and I turned on my camera and I started this shit. And y'all are still stuck with me, so let's get on with it. What's got John pissed off today? Well, Donnie Dick, that's who. Little Donnie dipshit. Well, what's he up there about? He's on Fox and Friends this morning. Well, of course he is. He loves Fox and Friends. That's where he gets most of his intel from. Fox and Friends in the morning. He sits down every morning, watches them, so he can find out what he needs to go out and tweet or what he needs to run his mouth about. They let him know, so he has his day's agenda laid out. But today he was on there. And what's his story today? Because you know his story's always some kind of bullshit. Well, now he's out there trying to paint a picture for him. And what's this picture about, John? Well, it's about Comey. Of course it is. He said when I'm going to quote this because we're going to catch him in this now. He said when he found out that there might be tapes out there. Now, you hear that first sentence? What do y'all call that? A Freudian slip? Yeah. He started the sentence when he said, when he found out that now if you just put it right there between that pause, when I what? Well, anybody with a little critical thinking skills there can extrapolate out the rest of something with a little bit of information. They can ascertain, the possibilities of what he was going to say next. When I had tapes, when he found out that I had recorded, those are sentences that would complete the I in there. But no, he paused right there. He said when he found out that there might be tapes out there, whether it is governmental tape or anything else, and who knows, I think his story may have changed, and my story didn't change. Well, there's Donnie Dipshit for you. He's trying to paint that picture of Comey being a liar. He changed his story. The only thing in there, the only problem that Donnie Dick doesn't realize, but you have to remember that his little minions don't have critical thinking skills, so it doesn't matter to them. What Donnie Dick doesn't realize is that Comey did not say a word from the time of his firing until the time he raised his hand at that committee hearing to testify. Comey never said a word. So Comey's story didn't change there, Donnie. That's bullshit made up by Donald Trump. The president of this country stands up there and tries to lie and spread bullshit so he can cover his ass. And that's what Donnie's doing. His story didn't change. Bullshit! Bullshit, this whole damn thing. Well, Comey better hope there's not tapes. Oh, there might be tapes? What about it, Donnie? There might be tapes. Oh, I can't tell you whether or not there's tapes. Oh, on and on about the tapes. Well, what about the tapes, Donnie? Oh, there's no tapes. Are you a little dick that just freaks around with this country, or are you lying? I think you're lying. Do I think there's tapes out there somewhere? You bet your ass I think there are. Now, he comes up with that I didn't do it and I don't have them. Like that shit before. Hey, I didn't tell your wife we went to the strip club. I never used those words. I didn't use the word Israel in the briefing with the Russians. He's a dick. And he does dick shit, and then he tries to hide it behind a menagerie of words, a maze of words that tries to figure out what the hell he's talking about. Because we can't figure out what he's talking about half the time, and he don't know anyway. But he tries to paint Comey as a liar, and I think that's a disgusting piece of shit. Remember when he was in there telling the Russians that the FBI director was a nut job, a real weirdo, a whack? What? Ain't that Donald Trump? Donald Trump will badmouth anybody. Donald Trump would badmouth Betsy Ross if he had an issue with her. He didn't care what person it was or whoever it was. Donald Trump will run your name into the ground if he thinks he could benefit from it, because that's the scumbag that he is. That's how Donnie wins. He doesn't win by winning a moral argument. He wins by trying to convince ignorant people that the other people are terrible. Oh, look at that. Hillary's a crook. Hillary's a crook. No, Donald Trump is a crook. Donald Trump is a thief that tries to steal money every way he can every day in this nation by using the presidency for all he can get. And he's doing a damn good job of it. But even even Fox News asked him, was it smart to put out that tweet about the tapes? And Trump's answer was, it wasn't very stupid, I can tell you that. And that's just classic, I can tell you that. It wasn't very, yeah, it was real stupid, Donnie. It was the most ignorant shit, but, not in your book, because, oh yeah, you don't know, you're just learning at this stuff, and doodad over there wants you to have a easy time because you don't know about how government works. Then why in the hell are you sitting in our house? It's a question that needs to be asked every day. Anyway, what's else going on? Well, I see Spicy's upset. What's Spicy upset about? A lack of outrage. A lack of outrage in this country. More people should be standing up and outrage over Johnny Depp's joke about. Evidently, Johnny Depp said something about an actor. When did an actor ever assassinate a president? Well, of course, John Wilkes Booth. Well, that's the joke. But no, not nowadays. Not nowadays. Not that statement or Kathy Griffin's or all that other crap. That all of a sudden the right wing is all upset that, oh my God, you're threatening the president and all that bullshit. Y'all pulled that crap for 8 years on Obama. Don't come around here getting your panties in the wad now. Oh, it's not right to tease the... No, how many times did I see President Obama hung an effigy out there on the mall, right there in front of God and everybody, as y'all say? Yeah, lots of times, you assholes. So kiss off. Your Trumpy boy can't take a joke. We'll tell him to get a little thicker skin. Grow some balls. Huevos, buddy. Grow some balls there, Donnie. Ain't got none. Tiny little things. Anyway, yeah, all that bullshit. Well, what about old Al Baldessaro? Al Baldessaro, I had that name written down. Because they're all upset about this joke. Well, what happened? What that guy? That's one of Trump's advisors. That's one of campaign advisors. What did he say? He said Hillary should be shot for treason. No outrage there. No outrage about, violence. No, that's all right with Trumpy boy. That statement there. What about old Nugent? Suck on this machine gun. Yeah, that's okay with Trump. Hey, Trump, suck on this machine gun. Oh, no, don't say that. It's that typical same shit of they do everything they want, and the minute somebody on our side, they, look at you, you bunch of panty waist pussies, I swear. Anyway, that's what that guy said, and there was no outrage about that. And a lot of other things that were said. So what else is in the news? Pot, marijuana. What's it in the news? Well, it's pot. Jeff Sessions knows about pot. It's a demoralizing drug. It's going to ruin the children of this country. It's a devastating evil. Well, that was until the drug companies are now developing a pill using marijuana to treat pain. Treat pain with marijuana pills to ease the pressure on the opioid crisis. Well, now for years, y'all been telling us that that's an evil drug, it's going to ruin your mind until you can make a profit off of it, and that's exactly what it's going to be. When Big Pharma gets their little pill approved, oh my God, it'll only be grown there and only dispensed there and all that shit. And they'll go after the smokers. They've been smoking it forever, you idiot! And most of them are real healthy, too. Anyway, they all told you forever it's got no medicinal value. It's on the Schedule 1 list. It's evil, evil, evil. Yeah, and they're dumb, dumb, dumb. Anyway, healthcare. Yeah, healthcare. What about healthcare? Well, doesn't look good. There's 4 to 5 senators already said no. Of course, one of them's Cruz, and we know he's a lying dick, so he's going to vote for it anyway. He'll battle it all he can right up till time he says, okay. You know, because that's the kind of guy he is. He give old Trumpy boy all sorts of hell till Trump got elected, and all of a sudden, old Cruz is all like Mr. Nice Guy again. Yeah, really? No shit, you little weasel. We need to vote your ass out, Cruz. I can't wait from it. Anyway, the healthcare bill looks like it's the typical GOP plan. Rob from the poor, give it to the rich, because, oh my God, those rich people are suffering. One of them I heard couldn't afford the yacht that he wanted to buy and had to get a smaller yacht. That's pitiful. It broke my heart. Yeah, the rich need more money. Yeah, that's what's wrong with this country. They're trying to paint that picture back in Reagan days, trickle-down economics. If we just give to the rich people, don't worry, poor people, y'all will figure something out. Don't worry about it. Just give to the rich people and they'll fix everything for them. They won't fix shit for you. Anyway, that's about what's going on. It's Friday, so I'm going to go upstairs, get cleaned up a little bit. It's already late in the evening. And enjoy my supper, sit down and relax, maybe drink a margarita this evening. I believe that's in order, because it's the weekend. So, anyway, shit, no, I don't want to forget Steve King. Who's Steve King? Iowa. Remember him? We talk about him all the time. Guy that plants a rebel flag in his desk there, at his office there, and one that told us that civilization can't be progressed without white people, because white people are who born he's a real dumbass. He's a racist dumbass is what he is out of Iowa. Anyway, what did he say? He said Obama is partly to blame for the shooting in Virginia because he contributed mightily to the divide in this country. No, Obama didn't. It was assholes like you, racist assholes like King, who made the divide in this country. It was the racist assholes in this country that drew the line when Obama was drawn in, including old Doodad. We'll make it his only one-term president. All that bullshit that y'all fed us on the right over there about Obama. No, you are the racist, King. You're the man that's a racist in this shit. And plant that flag in your desk. Kiss off, you racist dog, you. And Obama to blame. Yeah, Obama's to blame. You know who's to blame? Your boy Trump. That's who's to blame for all this shit. He's a lying dog, and things ain't gonna get no better until he's out of office, I don't think. Anyway, let's do that. Let's get him out of office. Stay active with your congressman, with your senator. Keep the letters, the phone calls, the cards going. Protests coming up. Get in it. Be like Carol Lee. Get involved, because once you do, you're hooked. I'm hooked on this, baby. Got to do it all the time. It's my way of protesting, and I will continue to protest every day until we get him out. Blue dots around the world, around this country. I love y'all so much. Our family grows daily. There's new members every day. Somebody else sends me a message. And Germany, I just had a nice conversation last night with a young lady in Germany. Stands with us and is proud of us for standing up for the values that we believe in. So let's do that every day. Stand up for the values that we believe in. Be proud to be blue. Be proud to be a Democrat, and let them know you are. You would not want to be one of those Republicans and have that kind of man as your leader. That's disgusting. Remind them all the time it's a disgusting thing. We got our conscience clear, baby. We're doing the good for as many as we can. Anyway, y'all have a good one. Like, share, and subscribe. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Look at there. Y'all can try out the Etsy store and get a coffee mug with my mug on it. Ain't that something? That's pitiful. Drink coffee with an ugly face like that. But we got coffee cups in the Etsy store now. Y'all can run by there and check that out. And every time there's a sale, we appreciate it very much. Sold a couple of t-shirts this morning. And we get giddy because we sold a couple of t-shirts. And hey, in our life, a couple of t-shirts make a big difference in our life. And we want to thank you for every one of them. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe and all that stuff. Y'all have a good day. We'll be back down here tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow I might do this outside because this whole shop is starting to get a bit warm in here. Y'all take care, and we'll see you tomorrow.